serene skies of a calm July morning, an unforeseen tragedy descended upon San Francisco International Airport, altering the course of aviation history. Flight Asiana Airlines 214, a journey that began with the promise of safely connecting lives across continents, ended in a harrowing dance with fate on the runway's edge. This documentary unveils the gripping tale of survival, heroism, and the razor-thin line between routine landing and catastrophe. Join us as we navigate through the heart-stopping moments, the aftermath, and the invaluable lessons learned from the day aviation safety was put to the ultimate test. Welcome to the untold story of Asiana Airlines Flight 214. On July 6, 2013, around 4:30 p.m. at Incheon International Airport, the scene was set for the departure of Asiana Airlines Flight 214. The Boeing 777, destined for San Francisco, hummed with activity. Pilots scrutinized flight plans and conditions, ensuring safety was paramount, while passengers settled, a blend of excitement and routine filling the cabin. Ground crews hustled, loading and securing, their efficiency invisible but vital. As the aircraft edged away from the gate, it carried more than just passengers. It bore the weight of countless hopes and routines, blissfully unaware of the test that awaited. As the second-largest airline in South Korea, Asiana Airlines proudly holds the prestigious distinction of being recognized as a 5-star carrier on the global stage. Incheon International Airport, renowned for its efficiency and modernity, serves as the gateway to South Korea's vibrant culture and bustling economy. As passengers embark on the journey from Incheon to San Francisco International Airport, they traverse an expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a flight spanning approximately 11 hours. The route takes travelers across vast stretches of ocean, offering panoramic views of endless blue skies and azure waters below. The Boeing 777-200ER, identified by its registration as HL 7742, was equipped with two Pratt & Whitney PW4090 engines. Taking to the skies for the first time on February 25, 2006, it was freshly delivered to Asiana Airlines on March 7th of the same year. Prior to this flight, the aircraft had logged a total of 37,120 flight hours and completed 5,388 takeoff and landing cycles. The Boeing 777 has maintained a commendable safety record, with this event marking its inaugural fatal accident, second crash, following British Airways Flight 38, and third hull loss since its commercial debut in 1995. The flight crew consisted of 3 captains and 1 first officer. Captain Lee Jung-min, serving as the check instructor captain, had 12,387 flying hours, including 3,220 on a 777, and was on his first flight as an instructor. Lee Kung-kook, piloting the aircraft, was undergoing initial operating experience with Asiana with 9,793 flying hours, including 43 on a 777. Relief First Officer Bong Dong-won and Relief Captain Lee Jong-ju were also on board. Among the 291 passengers aboard Asiana Airlines Flight 214, nearly half, totaling 141, were Chinese nationals, highlighting the flight's significance as a bridge between China and North America. Over 90 of these passengers had commenced their journey from Shanghai Pudong International Airport, catching a connecting flight at Incheon, a pivotal hub for travelers moving between China and North American destinations. At the time, Asiana Airlines boasted a robust network, connecting Seoul's Incheon with 21 cities across mainland China. A significant portion of these passengers were bound for the United States on summer educational ventures. Among them, 70 students and teachers were en route to various summer camps, infusing the flight with a sense of anticipation and academic promise. Notably, a group from Jiangshan High School in Zhejiang, consisting of 29 students and 5 teachers, embarked together on this journey. Following a routine departure, the flight proceeded smoothly after takeoff. With engines roaring and wings slicing through the sky, the aircraft climbed steadily into the heavens, leaving the familiar ground below. Inside the cabin, passengers settled into their seats, their excitement palpable as they embarked on their journey. Meanwhile, the crew diligently carried out their duties, ensuring the safety and comfort of all on board. As the landscape beneath transitioned from cityscapes to patchwork fields, the flight continued its course, a testament to the seamless operation of modern air travel. "30 minutes into the flight, as the aircraft steadied on its course across the Pacific, the cockpit became a space of focused discussion. The pilot team, led by the experienced voices of the captain and first officer, deliberated the approach to San Francisco's 28L runway. This conversation was crucial, not just for its immediate implications on their landing strategy, but also because it touched upon a broader policy of Asiana Airlines. The encouragement to utilize autopilot mode wherever feasible, even during the landing phase. San Francisco International Airport, a bustling hub on the edge of the Pacific, boasts an intricate layout of 4 runways, a testament to its capacity to handle a myriad of international and domestic flights daily. Among these, the 28L runway stands out, not just for its operational significance, but also for its dramatic positioning mere hundreds of meters from the sea's surface. This proximity to the ocean adds a layer of complexity to landings and takeoffs, challenging pilots to navigate with precision while offering passengers breathtaking views of the water's edge as they ascend into the sky or descend towards the ground. Approaching the end of an exhausting 11-hour flight, Captain Lee shouldered the responsibility of landing the aircraft. Despite his weariness, he contemplated utilizing the autopilot, even though he wasn't entirely proficient with it. Balancing the need for rest with the imperative of a safe landing, Captain Lee grappled with the decision, mindful of the critical moments ahead. Captain Lee urged his co-pilot to select a 3,000 feet altitude while simultaneously switching the aircraft to flight level change mode. In a synchronized maneuver, they aimed to navigate the aircraft smoothly through the final phase of descent, aligning their actions for a safe and controlled landing. In the familiarity of the Airbus A320, Captain Lee's directive to the co-pilot to select a 3,000 feet altitude while transitioning to flight level change mode would typically be routine. However, on the Boeing 777, such actions would have adverse consequences due to differences in aircraft systems. The simultaneous action of transitioning to flight level change mode and pulling the aircraft throttle would lead to a rapid decrease in speed, posing a significant risk during descent. Despite the severity of the situation, the 4 individuals in the cabin remained unaware of the impending danger, highlighting a critical lapse in communication and situational awareness within the cockpit.
3500.
On flight path, sir.
Asiana Airlines, Tango Echo Mike Papa, wind 2574. Clear to land runway 28 left.
200.
That's cool down.
50, 40, 30,
Oh shit, go around.
20,
Go around.
10.
Asiana Airlines Flight 214 crashed at San Francisco International Airport while attempting to land beyond the permitted threshold of runway 28L and collided with the seawall along the San Francisco Bay. One engine and the tail section were separated from the aircraft. The tail section stood and the rear wing lay across the runway ahead of the landing threshold, while the remaining portion of the fuselage and the main wings came to rest on the left side of the runway. 83 passengers were killed and 180 others were injured, many of them severely. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, conducted a joint investigation with Asiana Airlines and Boeing following the crash of Asiana Airlines Flight 214. The NTSB has concluded that the accident was primarily caused by the flight crew's mishandling of the aircraft's descent during the visual approach, including the inadvertent deactivation of automatic airspeed control by the pilot flying, inadequate monitoring of airspeed, and delayed decision to execute a go-around upon recognizing the aircraft's deviation from acceptable glide path and airspeed parameters. Contributing factors included complexities in the autothrottle and autopilot flight director systems, insufficient documentation and training by Boeing and Asiana, non-standard communication and coordination among the flight crew regarding the use of these systems, pilot flying's inadequate training on visual approaches, inadequate supervision by the pilot monitoring instructor pilot, and the likely performance degradation due to flight crew fatigue. Legal actions ensued following the crash of Asiana Airlines Flight 214. On July 15, 2013, 2 Korean passengers initiated a lawsuit against Asiana Airlines in a California federal court, citing numerous errors, omissions, and inadequate crew training and supervision. Simultaneously, 83 passengers filed a discovery petition in Chicago, alleging potential autothrottle system failure and malfunctioning evacuation slides and seatbelts. Another lawsuit targeting both Asiana Airlines and Boeing Aircraft Company was filed on August 9, 2013, focusing on alleged product defects and crew training deficiencies. Subsequently, 72 passengers reached a confidential settlement, while numerous other cases remained unresolved. Asiana Airlines also contemplated legal action against KTVU for broadcasting a prank regarding the airline, although it later withdrew from pursuing this course. Additionally, legislative measures were taken on July 30, 2013, with an amendment to Transportation Bill H.R. 2610, allocating funds to study the implementation of a verbal warning system for low airspeed. Furthermore, on February 25, 2014, the U.S. Department of Transportation imposed a $500,000 fine on Asiana Airlines for neglecting to keep crash victims and their families adequately informed.